And we'll get back into Zero Time Dilemma. Where did we leave off? That is a good question. We left off... Where did we leave off? What was the last thing we did? Oh, yes. I think the last thing we did was have Carlos fail the Ambidex game twice, and then jump into Carlos who lost his arm. No. Fail the Ambidex game twice. The three of them, Carlos, Akane, and Junpei, jumped to the dice rolling game where they protected Akane and then jumped again. And they ended up being attacked. Yes. And then they tried to input the X passes that they heard in like the different timeline to the new one, and we found out that those don't count. And so Q went all crazy robot on him and tried to kill him. So Carlos jumped into another timeline, the one where he had one arm, to try and figure out a solution. They found out that they have not been doing things at the same time. They found out that everyone is staggered by 2 hours. So this is not 3 different areas, it's one specific area. And people were just sleeping while the other teams were doing stuff. So after finding that out, Carlos jumped back. No. And then they found out about the transporter room from alternate version Sigma and Phi. And so Carlos, after learning that, jumped back to the initial timeline he left, stopped Crazy Robot Q, and sent Junpei and Akane through the transporter. And then, like, the room blew up and they all died. We learned that Sigma and Diana got together and had Phi and another kid and sent them through the transporter once they ran out of food. So I guess like the thing in there is Phi was born here, got sent to another timeline, grew up till about 20, was put to sleep, woken up, did Virtue's Last Reward, jumped back, and then met Diana. So you got a nice little weird circle loop there. The things we need to do are the force quit boxes and any other new things that we see. I think we left off... Yeah, I think where we left off had no lingering threads. Let me double check that. I love how the timeline shifts from left, center, right to instead, no, here's one timeline now that you know all this. We still don't know Q's actual name because it's not Sean. We tried to input Sean here. Reminder, I did learn a little in advance by accident that Q's name was Sean. I know one other thing, but I do not think it's relevant. And whenever it happens, I'll let you know that that's what I knew. It seems like it's just something that happens, and it's a pretty disheartening and distressing visual, but I don't know what else. Down here, we can't do this. There's no exclamation marks anywhere. So I think, yes, I think where we're at now are these two new things, and then we'll move on. So let's jump to here. Apocalypse.
Carlos isn't coming.
Wait, what? What is he doing? He promised he'd come. Maybe he's...
Don't say it.
I'm going to go check in the lounge.
Hey, Junpei!
Run, Junpei!
This is Ward D? Wait, what the hell is... Oh. What happened? Oh, I better get Akane.
Okay.
My guess is that something exploded.
Exploded?
A bomb went off in the decontamination room.
Who'd do that?
Oh, so this is the same timeline. This is the actual factual timeline that leads us to Virtue's last reward.
Authorized escape.
Do you get it? D-Team set the bomb.
Oh, and that's how the ceiling collapsed in that room.
So that means
Why is it now
Diana,
completely buried
Phi,
in sand?
and Sigma are out now.
The ceiling probably gave in a little while after they escaped.
Oh, Jesus.
But how do they get out of here?
The history where I'm alive and you are dead. Seems you found your way in safely.
Oh,
Zero.
As promised, the important information. First, Akane. The history you find yourself in is that one.
What? No!
The first Radical 6 patients have left. They should reach the hospital shortly. The pandemic is unavoidable now. The virus is spreading all over the world.
That's a damn lie. It has to be!
Well, it is true. Free the Soul's plan is progressing smoothly.
Then that's gotta mean you're that cult's...
yeah, a little bit too topical at this point.
I am the founder of Free the Soul. Many call me.
Oh,
You bastard!
I did not have that correctly.
Thanks to your shitty dreams,
I forgot about that guy.
6 billion people will...
Don't be mistaken. If we do nothing now and let time pass, an even worse future awaits. A religious fanatic will trigger a nuclear war with a terrorist attack.
What?
Billion, all of mankind will perish.
Oh, I do.
Fortunately,
I vaguely think that this is something I knew.
therefore,
Did they talk about this in the second one?
decided to kill 6 billion people.
Why?
By doing so, I will have a 75% chance that they are among the virus's casualties.
Well, this plan seems not great.
History has proven me right.
So, to kill one person, you'll sacrifice 6 billion?
It is to save 2 billion people.
And that's how you use Radical 6.
You don't believe that's the ethical choice?
What? Of course I don't!
Is that all you
Hold
think
on,
human lives...
hold on. The motivation. I have to kind of process this. So give me a second. The motivation for the big bad guy, who happened to be the Free the Soul leader. So this is brother, who, if I recall correctly, is related to like the original Dio clone. He was a clone of brother's adopted brother left. Gotcha. Okay. So this guy is presenting two options. Either do nothing and literally everyone dies, or kill 6 billion people, right? Because otherwise an attack happens that triggers a nuclear war. But it sounds like he's aware of this future, and I feel like there's different strides you can take to like prevent that attack from happening other than this. And you're still not even sure that this plan's going to work. This plan seems absolutely batshit insane. Like, not something that I look at and go, wow, that's a really tough choice, but I kind of understand. No, this is not Thanos. This is... I don't know. Like, it would take a lot of mental gymnastics for me to, like, land on this one being reasonable. This seems like one of those things where someone gets some, like, batshit crazy idea and, like, finds a way to justify it, and I'm just like, no. Yeah, right. So I understand the concept of... Isn't mental gymnastics the subtitle of the series? Yeah, fair. Also, hey, Bamfy. But, like, do you understand what I'm saying when I say that if you've got precog abilities, that you can see the futures and the different timelines and stuff, right? And your goal is to stop 8 billion people from dying, because you even know what the trigger event is. There has to be 8,000 different plans that are better than this one. You even know the trigger event. Although I feel like I've definitely seen a movie before that started with that premise of like, hey, this event's going to happen and then it's going to like cause the end of the world. And then by knowing that, the person tries to prevent it and then ends up accidentally making it happen instead. I vaguely recall a movie like that was actually pretty solid. I wish I could remember what it was. But yeah, this plan seems nonsensical. Seems insane.
Are worth? Do you feel nothing as you kill off a whole bunch of innocent people?
That's so Raven was such a good show.
What are you talking about?
Your father was sentenced to death for a crime he didn't commit. In grief, your mother killed herself.
No.
No!
That's wrong. My parents...
No! What? Does that mean? Because didn't Zero tell us that the person that Mira killed, someone else was, arrested? And like, so that's how, okay, so that's the final puzzle piece. That's the final puzzle piece of how Mira and Eric related to everyone else. Because I was sitting there going, I understand the Phi group. I understand the Akane group and how they, like, work to, like, are involved in this entire thing and how they're related to the whole project. And I understand how Mira and Eric are related to each other, but not to, like, the whole thing.
Parents were involved in an accident.
You were, like you told Matt, but...
Yes, okay.
What I said just
No.
No.
now. Think about it. If father hadn't been falsely accused, how different your life would have been. You never had been involved in that child abduction case 10 years ago. Then clearly, the incident that you recounted would not have happened either. And of course, Junpei. The path you've walked during your life smallest things have a drastic effect on a person's life.
There's definitely a movie about that too. Had Ashton Kutcher in it. I don't remember what it was called.
Doesn't mean that you have
It's pretty okay.
to just mess with the lives of people like that.
Only God decides who lives and who dies.
Oh, to think you, of all people, would invoke God.
Hey, Zero.
I will let you see the true God that we believe in. You, of course, see the clothing laid on the clock. The evening of
There are like 2 or 3 endings left on the bar.
wear those and take part in a marriage ceremony. There, I shall tell you the secrets of the world.
There's no way I'd ever go.
No, you will most definitely come. Well, that is, if you manage to escape the shelter.
Just watch. I'll get out soon.
Of course we will. Diana's bringing back a rescue team.
Do they even have any reason to believe that the two of you are alive? If there is no rescue, then the remainder of your lives will carry out in this sacred site.
Yeah, a little hypocritical from
Sacred
Akane,
site?
considering, you know, the first 2 games.
Sacred site where the birth of Brother, founder of Free the Soul, occurred.
Are you saying you were born here?
Yes, but raised elsewhere. The moment we were born, we were transferred to the past via the transporter. Back to April 1904.
1904?
Wait. Did you just say we?
Yes,
Do you mean your little brother?
it's true. I had a younger brother, but we were not related by blood. He was the son of the couple who raised me.
Then
Let me clarify. My we is referring to my younger sister. You know this person very well.
What?
It appears I've spoken too long. But I will impart to you something very important. The spell to open Pandora's box. Odier, remember these words well. It will come in handy.
Can someone in chat write that down for me, please?
we wait. Odier?
It's Latin.
That is not how I would pronounce that. I don't know how to speak Latin. I think I've taken too many Spanish classes because I think I was trying to pronounce it a much different way. Okay, I feel like that's a lot to process.
I wonder what's happened to Car.
I think I should probably process that for a second. What do we got here? No, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm just trying to, like, work through it. We learned that Brother is Zero. Brother was from the head of Free the Soul. That we learned in the second game released the virus on purpose because reasons. And now we've learned that the reason is, or at least we've clarified that the reason is because Brother is someone that can see the future and sees that a strike will happen at some point that triggers a nuclear war that kills everyone. So the plan is to infect the world with a virus that will kill 3/4 of it. And they just assume that the person that needs to die will be one of the deaths. Which I guess makes sense given that, like, you know, it's not just one person. You know, you're taking out 3/4 of, like, the whole operation. Harder for it to to work that way, and then of course a lot of things shift once like the pandemic and stuff happens. I get it. Between this and Blitzball and driving around the Gold Wings. Brother invites Akane to some ceremony so that he can, you know, show the truth of the world to her. Which kind of creepy, I'll be honest. It's a little creepy, right? And then starts talking about having a brother and sister. A younger brother and sister. And he was put back in time to 1904. And he was born here. So obviously, that's the sister's Fi, and that's the other person, right? But like, there's also another brother involved. So I don't know who that is. I'm trying to like rack my brain on that, because I thought it was like Dio. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Which did end up becoming Dio. Gotcha. Or like Dio was the clone of Left. Gotcha. Let me see this.
Don't sweat this small stuff.
Yeah, leave everything to me as he like kills 6 billion people. I think I've understood that correctly. Which starts a whole new headache, right? This, by the way, this starts an entirely new headache when you try to like untangle time travel and timelines. Because now what you're telling me is that because the virus was released, Akane comes up with this master plan in Virtue's Last Reward to jump everyone back here where it was released to stop it. And during that attempt to stop the virus from being released, Sigma and Diana have Fi and Brother and send them through time. And Fi grows up for like 20 years only to be put to sleep so that she can go do Virtue's Last Reward. So that she can, you know, come back and meet her mom at the end of it. Whereas Brother grows up to start a cult and then release the virus. Right? So yeah, exactly. Fi's brooch is a casual loop now. Like, that's what I was getting around to. I was trying to make sure before I started, like, saying it for sure that I understood all the factors. But it sounds like Zero Time Dilemma has just decided that the answer is a time loop. The end. That our decisions are ultimately meaningless. Because our decisions are what caused the things that made us come back to do this. So... Also, I still have the one little hang-up that we talked about last time about how, like... if there's an infinite number of universes and an infinite number of, you know, versions of ourselves, this seems like a lot of work. But... yeah.
Carlos,
Maybe he.
Oh, was she wearing the outfit at the end of Virtue's Last Reward? I don't remember that.
Maybe nobody's going to come to save us.
Oh yeah, because the other three think that like
Diana
they're
and
dead.
the others probably don't know we're alive in here. It'll just be us two, in this place, forever.
No, I think there's someone else. Or maybe more like something.
Yo, doggo.
Gab!
Oh, I'm glad you're safe.
Hey, look. Isn't there something in his collar?
This is... anagram?
Oh, yeah, that's when you rearrange the letters of a word or phrase.
But we need to know the sentence
But-
to work from.
The original sentence. Huh. Oh, hey, Akane, do you remember the Ward C Lounge?
Yes,
What did it say on the wall?
I think it was... let the game end where I treat two.
Can we make any other phrases using all the letters from that?
I'm glad other people are good at anagrams, because I certainly am not.
Well, it's not perfect, but together with me, we are 10. But if that's what it is, there are leftover letters.
How many?
5 extra letters. L, D, A, E, T. The thing is, I don't know what word I could make out of them.
But what could together with me, we are 10 mean?
Well, there was 9 of us.
Could be saying, if you're with me, then there are 10 of us.
Yeah. Well, there's 9 of us, and then 0 makes 10.
Plenty of other ways to read.
So,
Where are you going, Junpei?
oh, I don't know either. I have to see the letters again, but
Why is
like,
Q on this board?
Why? Well, because he's not dead.
Wait, he's still alive?
I think so.
Huh. Q is alive. We are 10. What? No.
what? Yo! Carlos? Carlos the firefighter? Carlos! I guess Carlos is like the last one that I don't really understand their
Sorry
purpose.
about the wait.
Yeah!
Well, I guess I was the one who waited. I promised, didn't I?
Yeah!
Come back for you.
Wait, are you?
Hell yeah! Carlos! Carlos!
Akane, I'm here to save you.
Yeah, I don't think we have any, oh, no. But, yeah, how did Carlos work through the mirror thing? Was his sister one of the... No, his sister just got hurt in a house fire, right? Okay, so... No, I think I got a handle on that one. I think what happened was Carlos... I'm guessing that in this one, Carlos, yeah, all of C Team was dead in this timeline. So I'm guessing Carlos jumped to this timeline after sending, like, Junpei and Akane through the transporter. I don't know. Or perhaps he jumped to a different timeline and then, like, transported himself or something. But yeah, how did he get out of there, actually? Because I understood the concept of Carlos came back because he's a firefighter, so he would be on, like, the rescue team. And would, like, know to go, like, save them. So that's how they get out, right? So that's how Junpei and Akane get out. And so now we have the Virtue's Last Reward timeline pretty much... pretty much set. Right. Fi's injected with Radical 6. Diana goes to get help. Sigma's got, like, no arms. And missing an eye. Akane and Junpei are here. They're gonna go visit the Free the Soul meeting thing with the robes. Because now they've escaped. I still don't know how Carlos factors into all of this. I've got, like, a good handle on everyone else now. I like Carlos, so I hope it doesn't turn out that, like, Carlos is somehow evil. But he's, like, the only one I have not figured out, like, where they fit into this whole story now. I don't actually understand, like, how Carlos saved us here, but I think I understand the gist of it. Some form of time jumps, and then the firefighter came and, like, helped us. Oh, I guess we don't need to watch the credits, right? Is that an ending? Oh, there's more.
So, let me get this straight. You shifted to the history where you pushed the yellow button.
I can't leave with you guys.
Huh?
I made a promise in another history that I'd definitely save you two.
Oh, I do remember that.
Then you went back in time 10 months by activating the unused transporter?
So you guys would be able to transport to this history. I needed 10 months to charge the device again after I used it.
Oh.
And then you just waited for a long time.
That's right.
You didn't think of stopping Zero's plan?
If I did that, then I couldn't have met you guys, right?
That was one hell of a thing you did.
Huh?
Do you know what happened because of you? Mira and Eric died. Sigma lost his arms and an eye, and he's in the hospital!
That's not all. Zero said the first Radical 6 patients have left.
It's too late. We can't stop the spread of the virus.
What happened today is going to result in 6 billion people. This is the end. I have to start over from the beginning.
Start over?
We'll start now.
Yeah, seriously.
Spend the next 45 years preparing for my plan.
You have a plan?
In 45 years, I'm going to call Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the future. We must do it, or we can't save all those people.
I'll help you, Akane. Let me join Crash Keys, or whatever you're calling it.
I can't do that.
Why?
I'm going to need you to forget everything you know, Junpei.
What?
I'm really sorry.
What?
Hey, Akane!
Oh, okay.
No, You can't be. Why?
Junpei, I will never forget you. But please, forget me. You need to forget.
No. I don't want to. I'll never forget. No matter what happens, I won't. I won't.
Akane, why?
I do what I must to accomplish my goals. That is just how I am. Even if that means I must lose my life, I swear I'll make the AB project a success.
Okay, fly me to the moon. Well, that's not great. Oh, all right. We got some things to do on this tree. I think we're all aware of, like, the breakdown of that one, right? Okay. Oh yes, the timeline where Eric just shot Carlos in the face. Because Eric is, like, insane.
Why? Why?
Shut up! He was trying to make me look the fool. He probably figured I wouldn't shoot. Looks like he figured wrong.
No! No!
Hey, cut that out, Eric. No. I won't stop. Not until you're all dead.
Why?
Didn't I say already? Because one of us is the one.
They are really dragging this one out because I'm almost positive that he's the one that did it. And I feel like we were positive on that like 2 streams ago.
It's you, isn't it?
I told you, it's not
You're gonna have to prove it.
proof. I don't have any.
And I'm killing you.
Wait! Please wait!
Please don't shoot the child.
I know. Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe if I take this helmet off, I think you'll understand then.
So, your face will prove your innocence? Fine.
Oh, I don't remember what the password is for this.
The number for this is... I think it's...
Ah, crap. This was a few days ago. Do I have any means of, like, finding this out easily? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
serious?
It can't be.
No! Yeah. I'm not human.
Yeah. Now, we knew this from the other
That
fragment.
makes you even more suspicious.
No, it's because I'm not human that I can't be.
What do you mean?
Laws of robotics! We learned this in the second one. Do no harm.
My blood, it's white, not red.
So what?
Remember how Mira had some skin and blood under her nails?
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
Wait, well, I guess you wouldn't because of the memory loss, but
No. You're right. When I tried to revive Mira, I took a look at her.
then you realized. I think the skin and blood is that of the killer. Before Mira died, I think she did her best to resist.
I see. I suppose you're right then. You didn't kill her. But no. It doesn't change the fact that you existing is suspicious. I mean, come on. Why is a robot here?
Well, because Zero brought me in.
What the?
Zero created me so I could support him in this game.
I knew it!
Wait, Eric!
Out of my way! I'm gonna kill him!
Please, just calm down, Eric.
Shut up!
If what he said is true, then he would be able to tell us who Zero is.
Yeah, this is a great idea for later. Okay.
Do you know? Fine. If you know, then tell me right now who the real Zero is. What's the name of the bastard who locked us up and forced us to take part in this messed up game?
Zero's name is...
Stop running your goddamn mouth!
What?
Oh, screw it! I'll just kill all of you!
Well, thanks, Eric. Very cool. Awesome.
I'm coming to you, Mira.
Bye. Well, that's an unfortunate timeline. Yeah, he finally got the real one at least. You know, he did say he was gonna kill the person that killed Mira, and he finally got there. So good for him, I guess. I assume this is just, oh, I can't take it off, he shoots me in the face. Here's 6753099.
Crap! I don't know!
You.
Oh, I could have went with that one too.
You're fucking with me, aren't you?
Yo, real quick, while we go through the fact that Eric's, you know, shooting people because he's crazy. Did y'all see that they previewed a new Magic card today? That has Overload, and it's like, it's Sinkhole with Overload as long as it's for lands that can like add colorless or snow. Yeah. I think that, okay, so that seems insane to me, and they also previewed one yesterday that's like a black 3/2 with Shadow, and anytime. And it's got like Leyline of the Void on a stick, but you can also sack it to like play something for free that the opponent like got Leylined. Both of those seem so busted to me. Yeah, Blue Braid, it's black for a sorcery that says destroy target land if it's snow or if it can produce colorless mana. And then it has Overload for 6, so you can just like destroy all of your opponent's snow lands. Yeah, I did see the one that's like destroy target creature and then Overload. So it's like destroy all creatures, or each creature. Yeah, they saved a couple pretty big hitters for the end, which I was surprised at. Usually the last like day is kind of weak. Last day or two is kind of weak, but they saved some pretty good hard hitters. There's also some like blue flyer with Delve. It's like 5 blue delve for a 3/3 flyer, and whenever like you delve away an instant or sorcery with it, like it gets a +1/+1 counter or something. So if you know you delve away like 2 instants, it becomes a 5/5. Seems pretty good. Okay, I have to figure out what this is asking me for then. But it's not brother. Do I know? Okay, I don't want the answer, but do I actually know this yet? I do know it, 100%. I've been given all the info for it. Yeah, it's like. Let me see this. What's the goodest boy? Let me see this. Yo, look at that! 3 tap investigate? Yeah, that's a good doggo. They're all good doggos. Okay. Am I correct that it's Vi's brother that they put through the transporter? Do I? Oh, I know Vi's brother's name. Oh, I'm drawing a blank then. I think I was popping off so hard at like the realization that I was correct, and like they were gonna name the girl Phi. That like, okay, that makes sense. Hold on. If y'all say I know it, then I know it. I just don't frickin' remember it at all. I must have just like...
Turn.
I did. Let's rest. E.
I think I just like was so focused on the Phi part. Oh man, I really don't like this.
That's...
I really don't like this. That's such a sad cutscene. It's not... Okay, it's actually pretty funny, because, like, that's what they create Luna from, right? But, like, Luna's cutscene in Virtue's Last Reward broke me, was the saddest by far. And this one is, like, incredibly sad also. When they put them in the transporters is when they give us the name.
The transporter's turned on.
I came by.
Sigma, don't tell me.
Oh, okay. Well, pause it. What you got for me? Continue? Okay.
That's right. I'm transporting these two.
What?
Alright, no worries.
Don't worry.
Might be something for later.
Transporting them doesn't mean they'll disappear. Their original bodies stay...
Then...
We're out of... I'm sure you remember. Which means...
Where do we send them?
Not the future. It's too dangerous.
Then... the past?
There's no point to send them to the near future. Sometime before Zero obtains this device, they'll have to go before the year 2009. Did you think of a name?
What about you? Remember? We promised. I'd name him if it was a boy. And you would if it was a girl.
Then we'll start with the boy.
Sigma, your name is from the Greek letter Sigma, right? So, I thought, why don't we name our son Delta?
Oh, yeah, that's right. First initial D and then the symbol. Yeah, like the Greek symbol. I gotcha. I just brain farted. I did know that. My bad. Thank you all for being patient.
Zero? The real Zero is? You, Delta!
Who? Who's he pointing at?
Delta?
that name before.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah. You guys wouldn't know. Because you transported into this history.
Oh, would you stop yapping, Sean? This old man's name is Q.
That's right.
That's what he was called at DCOM.
Yeah, I called him that. And Mira, she always called this man Q, too.
Then...
What? The fuck is this? The fuck did this guy come from? Oh, I would have called out this menacing-looking person as being Zero immediately.
He stood...
No, I've never seen this person before in my life.
You're completely correct, Sean. My real name is Delta.
He spoke.
I thought you were supposed to be deaf.
Okay, and
What?
here we are. All of you will be living together here in the DCOM facility.
The old man in the wheelchair, too?
Are you telling me the answer was some old man in a wheelchair that was never around during the entire
It
game?
should be obvious, but he can't walk. What's more, he can't
I'm actually,
see
like,
or
not
hear either.
mind blown,
Can't hear.
but rather just annoyed.
But then why?
Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time? What kind of problems would that bring? How would the subjects figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situations?
He was there the whole time?
According to the DCOM staff, that's what the experiment was trying to determine.
Like the chair-bound old man. Put us in a difficult position on purpose. To observe how we'd get out.
So, you're saying it...
It was all a lie.
Your eyes. This is...
There are a large variety of security cameras in place throughout the shelter. A feed of all the footage is fed in, and they all appear there.
Okay, we did find those glasses.
So, you used that to spy on us the whole time.
Yes, I did. However, it is limited to those histories where I am alive.
Alive?
Histories?
This is much less hype than Virtue's Last Reward.
Hey, Sigma, go take off his clothes.
Huh?
Just hurry and do it!
There is no need. This is what you wanted to see, correct?
Oh.
Bastard!
The person who killed Mara was just someone that wasn't in the game. Oh my
Don't do it, Eric.
god.
If you shoot, we won't be able to...
How am I supposed to solve that? My immediate gut reaction is to start booing.
So, was it you who killed Junpei too?
No. Mira was the one who did that.
That makes sense.
What?
She was, in a sense, a collaborator.
That one makes sense. I should have put 2 and 2 together once we learned that it was the same location. That, like, Mira, the serial killer, was the one that dismembered Junpei.
She was a necessary element of my plan. But it wasn't that I gave her a specific set of orders. I simply let her roam free and do as she
Then why? Why'd you kill Mira?
She's a serial killer.
Just for the record, it would have been way more hype to learn that during one of those gaps that he forgot, he found out that Mira's the one who killed his mom and just like lost his shit, right? And then had to like try to process that, learning it after the fact yet again. That would have been pretty cool. Dude in the wheelchair that I didn't know existed being the answer, much less cool.
The Heart Ripper.
Yeah, yeah.
Innocent people lost their lives because...
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good question. Like, that was one of the things I was wondering, was like, how did he find out? Because I was so certain that he's the one that did it.
What are you talking about? Stop bullshitting me!
It's the truth.
Just...
In another history, you and Diana and Sigma were all murdered by her.
Shut up! You're just making shit up! I will never believe you! There's no way my angelic Mira would ever...
No, Eric! Don't shoot! We haven't asked him everything yet.
Shut up!
So are you saying that this whole time that we were Q Team, it was Eric, Mira, this old dude, and the little boy, and the entire time they're like listed on the X-Pass thing, there's just 3 names for that team, and at no point did someone say, wait, why is there not another name? At no point did any of the 4 people say, why are there only 3 names here? That, like, never came up once? Yeah, see, the thing is, Pup, I was popping off, like, during the twist of Virtue's last reward, because, like, something would happen, and I'd go, oh, that makes total sense. They explained, I should have explained it, but, like, they gave me a way to figure it out, and as soon as I knew what the answer was, like, everything else clicked, right? And I know Walking was talking about, like, there were a bunch of clues about Q, and maybe learning about them as we continue, and in retrospect will change my mind. I can only give, like, my gut reaction at the moment, is I feel like it makes no sense whatsoever. And not in, like, the over-the-top fun, weird, like, Virtue's Last Reward, consciousness throwing through time thing. You know, I can suspend some disbelief for a lot of this stuff. Offhanded remarks, peculiar camera angles. Reshoots everyone in the section? Okay, yeah, remind me as soon as we're done with this.
I don't care! The X door will never open again!
It'll open. Of course it will.
What?
So, should we ask him how?
Right. The old man. Delta.
Okay. What?
I see. I get it now.
We need this boy. I mean, Sean. He needs to get direct access to the central control computer. Is that right?
But
What?
to connect to it directly...
Yeah, Eric can put the gun down now. Eric is in full-blown denial.
And plug it into the console jack that's inside. But, well...
Looks like the cover is shut.
We also have, like, the force
we
quit
would need
shards we need to
open
do.
This first.
What's the code?
Code?
Don't play dumb. The code to open the damn cover.
I really need to take one of those personality things, Banff, just so I can know, like, what I am. Because I always see, like, the 4-letter... It's what? Okay. The 4-letter, like, descriptions. And I never know if I should be laughing or being like, oh no.
To extend the cord and connect it.
Okay. It's ready. Just wait a sec. I'll open the extra.
Oh! Yes, you would think that I would know mine, considering, like, I studied psych and stuff, and, like...
Huh? Why?
No! No, I...
Why?
My hand just...
But...
I have no more use for this history. There's only one thing left to do.
No! Wait! Don't...
Excuse me? Okay, hold on. This part, I understand. Because there have been times where Carlos and Diana have both been like, I did not pick that. I didn't mean to. I don't know why I did. So, they're saying at those times, it was Zero making them make a decision. Let me click this. a free sample of your store's new Crispin potato snacks? Good grief. That's really good. Why did I make Eric shootless people? I'll be honest with you. If the big twist... Hold on.
Mom.
Okay. I guess. That was very awkward. I understand that, much like Fi's emotional scene with Diana, he wanted one too. I get it. I understand. But I'm still trying to process all of this other stuff. Because what the game has basically done is said, you're now 20 hours into this. And you're going to learn that the parameters that we set for, like, this mystery and the story were just nonsense. Because there's really just someone else there that, like, you never saw and was never talked to and never said anything. And they're the real mastermind. And I feel like that's not a great way to do a twist. Like, the thing I loved about Virtue's Last Reward twists were, and even 999 the Nonary games. Yes! This is the equivalent of Necron dropping from the sky and me being like, wait, what? Who is this clown? Why are you here? And then, like, I go, okay, did we ever mention this person? No? Okay, I guess. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Hold on. I have been told... Yeah, the Necron theme is really good. I have been told... Wait, is this one of the endings too? Oh, there's only one ending left. Hold on. I need to go back. Let's click this one again. And the one where he shoots everyone. Oh, I guess I don't even need to do that. Hold on. What am I doing? I don't even need to do that. I can actually just jump to here, right? Yes.
Stop running your goddamn mouth!
I see.
Oh, screw it. I'll just kill all of you.
3. Okay, so we're saying this bloodstain. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. And we know it's not the doggos.
I'm coming to you, Mira.
The wheel is visible in one of the other segments too. Okay. Well. That's some stuff. Let's see what else they've got in store for us. What's the next thing to do? Force quit boxes, I guess. Okay, we know this force quit box. Oh yeah, there sure is, huh?
Wait.
What did...
But if that's true, then the key items we need to insert are...
Yeah, that's, although at the time you don't really know that. Well, let me say this then. Let me say this. I am extremely lucky that the thing that I thought I got spoiled on, which was Q's name being Sean, not a spoiler remotely. Not one of the big reveals, not the big twist or nothing. That could have been much worse. Because, like, I was annoyed at myself for that. Especially because, like, you know, there was that one scene with the... Oh, we need to do that one! The one where it's like the standoff? Because now I can just write in Delta. Okay. The who killed Mira standoff. Who looks for little hints? Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'm glad that, like, that was not spoiled. I don't think I want to say what the other thing. Oh, you're right. Yeah, if you get that one, it gets really weird, right? I don't think I want to say the thing that I know. It doesn't seem super relevant, but it made me, like, sad. It was just like an image. So I don't think I'll say it, but we haven't come across it yet. These are the mother's gifts. So we know it's Spy's brooch, right? And then it was the bird cage. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Oh, did I misspell brooch? Okay. Hey, Lemons.
Why is it open?
No idea.
What's up is a lot. I don't even know how to, like,
stand by.
I don't even know how to, like, quickly recap what we've learned.
How about that?
I think there's more to the message.
Yeah. We found out that
What is it?
we found out who Zero is and what his real name is. So what am I doing wrong here? These are the items, right? Don't tell me, just simple yes or no. Is it just like an issue of like... Okay, let me rephrase this. I need to rephrase that question. Do I have the correct item and I'm just calling it the wrong thing? Or do I have the item incorrectly? Right item, wrong name. Gotcha. Okay. There it is. Okay, it's Bluebird. I thought it was the bird cage. They wanted the blue bird. It's fine. Do I hate that wretched twist? I have not been a fan of it so far, but I'm gonna see how it like see how it, you know, grows on me after a few minutes. We literally just saw it like 5 minutes ago.
Anna?
10 minutes ago. Aww! This is so cute! This is adorable! I knew the redhead thing was like...
What?
I knew the redhead thing had purpose.
Diana, you're...
Oh, did she not know? I assumed those scenes were because she knew earlier. Also, Sigma is enormous.
You don't have to say anything. This is enough for now.
Aww. How would she know? I would just assume from being able to jump through timelines or something that she had found out at some point. Because, like, it made the scene where she's like, oh, can I just have a hug, please? This is nice. Seemed much more weird if, like, she didn't know exactly why she was getting the hug. But that's okay. Like, I thought, like, the whole point of her asking for it and being happy for it was because, like, she knew it was her mom. And she was just, like, happy to see her mom again. Okay. All sections cleared. Oh, did that not do anything for me? Did that not do anything for me? Okay. Alright. Yeah, Sigma is an absolute unit. Q team, or C team. Force quit box. Where's my force? Okay. I'm gonna need y'all to give me that phrase again. It was like V-I-V-E. And then another word.
Whatever. What is it?
I feel like... What?
How do you...
Just shut up first. I think...
Because, like... Zero told us this word. Thank you. Viva Hoagie. Yeah, I tried to start saying like
It looks like a
Viva.
device of some kind.
Hey, look, something's appearing on the monitor.
To execute the Force Quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Central control computer?
Wait, did we ever see something like that in here?
If there isn't, then we're out of luck.
Dead end, huh?
Hey, Carlos, how did you know that password?
I'm not sure.
What?
I don't know how I knew.
This is just a guess, but Carlos, did you possibly shift from another timeline?
Wait, shift?
Shift. Oh, so it was like that then?
Hey, come on, you're the only one to figure it...
Sorry, just could you be quiet for a second? I need to think about something.
You've been sitting here for an hour, Carlos. Could you maybe share what you've been thinking about?
Do you want to know?
Yes.
I was thinking about you, Akane.
Me?
You're, well, to be blunt, really hot.
What?
We may never manage to make our way out of the shelter. You know what that means, right?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
What the hell are you getting at, you asshole?
Oh, look. A Neanderthal is trying to block my way.
What?
What?
Wait, what the hell?
Carlos! No! Please, stop this!
Shut the fuck up! You bastard! What the? Hey! Wait up! What the hell are you doing, Carlos?
I suppose I couldn't control myself.
You asshole!
What? Is that all you got?
What did you say?
That's the extent of your feelings for Akane? Huh?
Damn you!
I'm very confused.
That was a good one. Oh, I can tell you're finally getting fired up over this.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking asshole!
You know, we just had a twist where I found out a character I didn't know existed is the mastermind. And I'm somehow more confused about what's going on right now.
Yeah, that was nothing. Anyway. Hey, man. What do you say to a drink?
What?
To clean the slate between us. Come on. This one will work fine. Ah, damn it. I blame you for this, Junpei. My hands
Yeah,
are all shaky.
I will say the second one's really good. The first and second one are like really, really
Guys, help me
good.
clean this up.
What the hell?
And I've liked a lot of aspects of this one, but I don't know what's happening right now.
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Guys, it's almost time.
You're right.
Now it is time for you to sleep.
Oh,
When next way.
Have a good night time. Hopefully, hopefully a nice quick day.
Pleasant dreams.
Yeah, it's kind of like... Okay. I'm gonna like maybe date myself a little bit here. But the two examples I always like think of on that front, it's like the difference between the movie The Sixth Sense, where the big twist happens and you go, oh shit, that's awesome, and then you rewatch it again and find all the different clues and stuff, and like kind of feel awesome. Versus, say, like, The Usual Suspects, where the big twist happens and you go, oh, okay, so none of this actually mattered then, I see. Like, none of the things, like, I was trying to work from mattered. It was all just fake. And then the end result was just being like, oh, okay, I guess. But we'll see. There's still a game to go. We'll see how they wrap it up. Yeah. Like... I agree with you, Banff. I assume this was Carlos doing some big brain hiding from Zero strats. However, I feel like there's 8,000 different ways we could have gone, and I did not need that in my video game. Did not need that type of scene, real or imagined, real or fake. Just don't need it, don't care for it, don't want it. Yeah, I would guess it would not surprise me if the Delta twist is something that, like, a lot of people very much dislike in this series. Like, fans of the series, like, extremely much dislike. And then it would not surprise me if there's, like, another group of people, maybe equally as large, that really like it because when you go through a second time, you can actually piece it together. I can't tell yet. I haven't gone through a second time. I don't know all the clues that were there. I can only say that if there were a lot of clues there, I did not pick up on them, which is fine. Like, it could be a me thing. It could be that I did not pick up on the visual clues, like the dialogue clues, the story clues, what have you. So I'm going to wait till the end, and we'll see what's up. Yeah, that scene can go, though. That scene, not for me. What's our force quit box here? I actually don't remember what our force quit box is here. Do we know this one? Let me see.
The computers in here cover...
Why do you...
I can't really tell. Anyway, I think...
So, what about that thing?
Wait. I feel like I'm remembering something. No, first, we need to get the cover off. There's no way we can insert the plug if we don't.
The plug?
Please, just...
Yes! Zero gave us this info just a minute ago, right? On the one where he said mom. But I don't remember what the number was. If I am correct that is the scene in which we learn the code here. Go ahead and give me the code. If I am not correct and I don't know it yet, just say I don't know it yet. Oh, no. No, I think that was the one for the head. It's the other code. Okay, if I do know it, I just don't remember what the number was. I remember Zero said it, and then I was like, what's that number? And then, like, the character put it in. So I was like, okay, I guess I don't need to remember that one. But I do, so... I mean, I can go back and watch the cutscene again. Oh, no worries, don't apologize. Yeah, thank you. Like, I know what cutscene it's from. I'm just trying to save a little bit of time here. Thank y'all very much. That's a weird number. Yeah, plenty of ways to get Junpei alone, other than, like...
It opened!
Now all we have to do is insert the plug here.
So where is this plug?
I think if we input the right numbers here.
What? Wait. What do numbers for your head have anything to do with the plug for this?
I should just do it. You might get it then.
Stop avoiding the question!
Do you even know what should go there?
The numbers are,
Wow, they really want me to remember this number. This is like the third time they've made me put it in.
Are you kidding me? You're... Ah!
I don't know. If I did get that conversation, it's not something that stuck out to me.
Eric, it's been an hour. Would you just get used to it already?
How can I?
How so, Bamfy?
Please. It's a robot. For real. Could you maybe do something about it?
is this better?
Yeah. Now the shape brings out your eyes.
So this doesn't freak you out or anything at all?
I could say the same to you.
Because the guy said, "Oh no, which game you playing?" Oh, and speaking of games, did you see they
I was surprised.
they did some gameplay of the new Horizon Zero Dawn?
In my throat.
You don't have a heart.
Hey, hold on. Did you say when
It looked
you
amazing.
first
It looked
found
incredible.
I meant it happened to me before.
11, nice. Glad to hear you making progress in that one.
Another?
I remembered
The gameplay for Horizon, the new Horizon Zero Dawn, looked incredible.
earlier.
Dude, PlayStation 5s are like insane. That game looked gorgeous and seamless, and I legit thought it was a cutscene, and then she would just start like moving and doing stuff. It's gonna be an incredible console.
My brain isn't located in this head. My thought center is there, inside the quantum computer. That is where I think, perceive, and send command signals to this body. For example, when I raise my hand like this, it's simply receiving a command. Just like a remote-controlled toy. Did you know? A quantum state is one where all possibilities overlap and coexist. This quantum computer, then, is able to use this state and run, say, simulations A, B, and C simultaneously. Basically, my brain is an infinite number of worlds and possibilities. So I can use that framework and, well, jump between other histories.
Oh, there's no way
That I could do that?
Eric, you gotta catch up. We've been on jumping through histories for like 3 games now,
You two
dude.
might be undergoing the same thing. There's a theory.
A game
Human
theory?
Consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain. It's called quantum mind. It's more or less suggesting a human brain is a form of quantum computer. If a specific set of conditions are met, then you too can
jump to other histories?
Oh, just what we need. Unleash Mira onto other histories.
This sounds like crazy talk.
You don't believe me?
Of course not.
Oh, I don't blame you. I guess I should explain everything.
Yes, please. Also, apparently some dude in a wheelchair is in the scene too. Where is he? I don't know.
Again, I need to do
Who
one more
knows?
thing.
Somewhere. No one ever looks at him and talks to him, though. Or acknowledges his existence. There's no shadows. Yeah, I'm more mad the more I think about it.
What did you just do?
Just a little something.
Oh, that's so creepy. But also very cool. I gotcha.
Nothing changed. Huh.
That we can see. But it looks like the message changed.
What?
Yes, I started up the system earlier.
It says force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. What does that even mean?
Wait, it seems like there's something else.
The key items are...
A mother's mementos?
I wonder what those could be.
So, this is saying we need to find them?
Does that mean they're hidden around here somewhere?
Even if that's true, I don't think we have the time.
Damn. Guess our time's up.
Oh, you know what I just realized? I'm so dumb. It's not 3 different force quit boxes. It's the same force quit box with 3 different things it needs to do. Because, again... Duh! I don't know. I'm sure I should have realized that earlier, but it just struck me when she started talking about mementos. I'm like, wait a second.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When
So now I've got all 3 of them done, so I can maybe go back to one of them and like...
of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
Q-Team powered on the computer, C-Team activated the box to open it, and D-Team solved it. Interesting. Force quit. Oh. Bigger on the inside. Achievement unlocked. Okay, now what? Oh. Well, this one's new. We'll play the D-Team's version first. Final decision? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound great.
I knew it. Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
The 3 wards were all in the same place. Then...
Carlos!
Akane, Junpei.
And Mira, and Eric.
And you're Sean, right?
Carlos, what happened?
Proof of friendship.
Progressing the 3rd expansion on 11. You need to progress the all-encompassing storyline added last, and so far it's just been me being stupid and getting bullied by bosses that tricked you. Oh no! Oh no, they're doing you a bamboozle.
Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
According to the schedule, C-Team and Q-Team should both still be asleep.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
So, does that mean?
Yeah, I remember everything.
I do too. Junpei and I as well.
Over the past few hours, we got back the memories we forgot.
Okay.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all...
Yo, morphogenetic
Then
field reference. Let's go.
Other histories' memories too?
Yes.
Then
And Bamfy's out.
Why?
Hold up.
Play character 11's
Eric
dumb.
and I are
Aw.
different.
They do more than just smile and nod and like
didn't gain memories.
punch their other hand.
Histories.
Then neither of you got injected?
No, we're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them. Maybe I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
First, so I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
We went over to the transporter room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember the screen
That
cutting out.
two makes sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being injected does nothing to me.
Then,
Every time the time limit approached, I was forced to go into sleep mode. Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes were deleted. I didn't want that to happen, so... You remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
Okay.
He said he managed to cancel the forced sleep and delete functions.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
What?
Yeah.
It was just an act.
Yeah, it wasn't
I
great.
was only pretending to do it.
Carlos used that moment to whisper in my ear. He said to go to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
But if I just let her go like that, it looks suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room.
You could have also just picked a fight with Junpei.
You can see
Without, like,
the
the-
results of our conversation.
The creepy,
You
messed
should've
up
told me
portion
something.
begin, like
If
at
I
the beginning
had,
of it.
Then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
and after that?
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card from her.
Sorry, but could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
Even you, Mira and Eric?
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
Yeah, Zero's also dumb.
Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories?
Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
Oh. Lovely.
Q? Or maybe it's actually Zero.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta. There's no need to look so threatening. You were the one who named me, Diana. It doesn't matter. I shall answer your question. Carlos, Kane, Junpei, Diana, Fine.
Alright, that's pretty funny, Lemon.
All 6 of you know that you are Shifter, correct? Think back on your
Yeah, not very often, right? Only in Zero Escape.
Did you arrive at this history by following a normal flow of time? No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities. And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back for many times. From one point in space-time to another. You boldly took chances. Much like jumping from one tree branch to another. You have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply that the 6 of you regained the memories of those times. One small trigger, and the levee preventing you from remembering collapsed. Sean is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer, so I suppose it's slightly different from you.
What about me and Mira?
You are both like me, in that we do not have the ability to shift.
You don't?
I have another power instead. The power to mind hack.
Mind hack?
Alright, sure. Okay.
I am able to read other people's minds. I know the thoughts and ideas that go through their heads. That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do right now. Step away from that device, Phi.
Then, when we blocked the injection,
I saw through your ruse.
Well, at least that's better than not seeing through the
All
ruse.
of you to play the final decision game.
Right, like,
The final
that was
decision game?
an issue we had.
Decisions. Fascinating. More specifically, the world branching that occurs as a result. I already mentioned that I am unable to shift.
He really is, isn't he?
After looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing. There are people in this world with the ability to jump between histories. That shifters exist. Hence, why I know so much about these parallel worlds.
You did all this? Because you were curious?
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
So why did you do it?
You want to know? It is so you give birth to Phi and myself, Diana.
What?
What do you mean?
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Yeah.
Phi is...
Wait. They're children?
November 16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course. Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed and regenerated in the export pods at that facility.
But that would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
You're joking.
But Phi is...
A German researcher sent her to 2008. Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
You're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904, and then forward again to 2008?
Technically, what was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
I heard that in 2008, the device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
We've gone off topic. But yes, that was one of the main.
We've gone off topic is like a good tagline for what's going on like this game.
And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories. If I hadn't trapped the group of you here, then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Sean, you should already know about epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code. Reproductive cells are the same. Or perhaps I should say that the reproductive cells are the ones most affected.
Oh, I get it.
Why don't you explain it to me?
Diana and Sigma played the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells. I think that's why their children were born with unique powers.
Gold Star. This is the reason I have my mind abilities. Phi was affected as...
Yeah, we need to slow way down. You should have wrapped your head around digital roots. Can we just throw it out there that the term mind hack should have been shopped around a little more? Because, like, every time they say it, I don't take it seriously. And I know that's a me thing. But... like, just call it, telepathy or whatever. Because that's mind reading, right? Dude, okay. Dude, you're right. Now I'm just picturing this being like Eggman. Like Jim Carrey as Eggman. Just like saying he's gonna mind hack you. So the mom of the old couple that raised Phi was actually the first reconstructed Phi? Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, it might not be a snappy name. But it definitely is self-explanatory.
You were born a shifter.
Hold on. I'm confused. Was your goal to do this so that you could just get cool mind hacking powers? Or was your goal to do this so you could, like, stop a nuclear war? Because you were batshit insane on the first one. And, like, at least I understood it. This is a lot of work to, like, make sure that you get born with mind hack powers when you already exist and have mind hack powers.
DT, do you recall
brain puppetry?
on your wall?
When a curious hate oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters into
Once again, I'm very happy that everyone else is good at
No way.
anagrams.
What you choose materializes.
Our decisions will bring you to life.
that is why the decision came to now. So that the Phi and me here now would materialize exactly the way we are.
No, but... Okay, so I get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions.
But you already
The rest of
existed!
us had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
What? Wait, there's more?
Alright.
Fuck you, you goddamn old man!
Fuck, no!
Popular horse. Yeah, but yo! We got a Phi drop kick, let's go! Oh, I love it. Welcome back. Welcome back to Phi drop kicking people clear across the room. Best part of Virtue's Last Reward. Love to see it return. Huge fan. Huge fan.
It's over.
Get him, Eric.
You may be right.
What?
Diana, take this. Put it in. Your bluebird, too.
Bird cage, you mean?
It's ready.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program. 10 minutes until explosion.
I know, right?
What?
Oh no!
Me, I'm Zero, I'm Delta?
What
Oh,
is
that's pretty
this?
cool. Okay, I like that.
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Yeah, I actually really like that one. Yeah, you do! Your job is to explain shit to me, dude.
You've worked so
Not to just tell me your motives are complex and wave it away.
Facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Oh, son of a
Sean,
bitch.
Access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way to reverse.
That's a lot of hoops to jump through to just blow ourselves
what
up.
can we do?
I will tell you one good, no, two good things. First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
No!
Why would you?
Well, what?
Gab.
No! Okay. This is what the other thing I saw. The picture of the dog, you know, dead. And that's why I said it was disturbing, and like I didn't like it, but I don't think it actually matters. So we're done with spoilers now. What the frick though, right? Like, there's no purpose for this. This is just mean.
Did you kill Gab?
No, by spoilers, I mean my spoilers. I mentioned it during the last stream, but due to my own ignorance and stupidity, between like the third and fourth stream or whatever, got spoiled on two things. One I thought was enormous. It was that Q's name was Sean. And so when that reveal happened, I was like, chat, I got a confession to make. I knew that when I accidentally found out. And then there was one other thing that I've seen, and it was a picture of, you know, the dog with blood all around it. So we're done with the oopsies. So...
Shotgun you're holding. There wasn't much life left in him anyway.
You monster!
Yeah.
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Shaw.
So what's the other thing? You had 2 things to tell us.
I have the ability to mind hack.
We already know that.
But I've not told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts isn't the only thing I can do with mind hacking. It only lasts a moment, but I am able to control someone's body as I wish. Like this.
Oh, well, that feels good. So, there was no purpose to killing the dog. None.
Eric! Why?
No, for real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
Understand now. This is...
Yo, that was like point blank range.
So,
you know,
let's begin. Your final decision game.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe.
Choices.
Maybe it would take a minute.
To stay here.
My experience with Mass Effect 3 says that no, it would not, but...
The other is... The other...
Skinny Robotnik. I'm still cracking up at Steve Jobs with a shotgun.
What's the other option?
Well, this has become a giant clusterfuck. Yeah, I really do. Remember when I said it was a lot more cruel and Saw-like?
What should we do? What about the X door?
And how exactly should we open it? Unless 6 people die, it's gonna stay closed. Or should we start killing each other now?
Mira?
It's in the castle.
Which is?
We're going to shift, all of us, together.
Hey, hold on.
See ya, Mira and Eric. Peace.
Eric and I'm sure it will be fine. Remember what I said? Human consciousness may be a result of quantum effects in the brain.
Oh, yeah. You said if certain conditions are met, we can also...
What are the conditions?
First, you need to be exposed to danger. And the other one is...
to be in the vicinity of a group of shifters.
I get it.
We'll resonate, and then Mira and Eric can...
But which history are we going to jump to?
None of the similar histories will work. One team is likely to be dead after the vote.
And we can't shift if there are no bodies for us to jump to, right?
Then... we need to jump to where all of us are alive.
When we're all alive?
Do you mean...
Oh, the coin flip?
The history, where we won the coin toss.
I'm not sure I get it all, but it's a good idea?
What are you saying? There's no way we could do that.
Why not?
Shift isn't simply jumping into bodies in different histories.
Our consciousnesses swap places. Ours for theirs.
We'll be forcing our other selves into these bodies, and they'll die without knowing why.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
You've literally done it 150 times in this game already.
They're all living without a care off of another history, yeah? One time, they do the point
Yeah,
toss.
I think that's what we're doing, man. Going back to the part of the game where we didn't play the game at all. And just going people leave.
You're saying they, but we're talking about ourselves here.
Well, we should consider if those people really are us.
Good point.
Hey, it's like we talked about early in this game. How many decisions do you have to make that are different between you, like, before you're no longer like the same person? Right? Because I think we started talking about it when we realized that there's like an infinite number of realities in this universe, like in this game, like universe. And if that's the case, like, how similar, like how many different pathways do you have to go down before you're just like an entirely different person? That Garth was the one who killed Akane? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
If we assume that we here are the true versions, then the us in the other history are essentially strangers. Even more of a reason not to.
If we shift to that history, then we're tossing the others under the bus to save ourselves.
The us in that history have done nothing wrong. I mean, the only thing they did was win at a coin toss.
You could say the same for us. The only thing we did was lose a coin toss. Even so, we've had to go through so much shit. We've been forced
What's the
to
saying?
put our lives on the line.
Life can be unfair, or something like that.
Aren't the bodies in the other histories ours?
The thing that Zero kept saying.
Then why should we second guess ourselves?
Huh.
1 minute until explosion.
We're out of time. I'll say it again. We have two choices. We can stay here and wait for our deaths.
No, there was something that like Zero specifically kept repeating.
Our other selves in another
I just don't remember exactly what like the specific line was. It was essentially that, yeah.
Final decision game.
Life is simply unfair. Gotcha. We're gonna go with don't shift first. Because I believe when I shift, that'll be like the end. Yeah, life is simply unfair, don't you think? I think we're actually like really close to the end. Yeah, you were not wrong. You were not wrong. I cannot believe I penciled in. Well, I chose not to shift, so that was the bad ending. So, because I wanted to do one more thing first. There's still one more thread that we have not pulled. Oh yeah, this is it. It's a three-way standoff between 4 people!
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this. If one more. I'm really sorry.
Sean, you...
Out of all your choices, you kill him?
Addendum Forska Nuska Ova.
What?
This is yet another destiny.
Okay. Perceptive end. Okay. All sections cleared. So that's everything, I believe. Final decision.
Hey,
No.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Even
Alright, let's shift. Aha! Payoff! Okay, yes, please give me the payoff for all this tomfoolery. Oh no! Hopefully you caught back up.
Damn, I can't remember anything.
Me neither.
Neither can I.
It somehow feels like I made a bet with someone, but
Hold on, let me read this. I know by you, the player, and my brother Delta Zero, who's mind hacked them to make them do it. Oh yeah, and I guess you're technically playing as them, right? Weird.
Someone?
What kind of bet?
Did we all forget what happened?
Hey, could I ask all of you something? Who is this kid?
Oh yeah, no one didn't know who that was. That's true. Ah.
Did we do it?
We're not wearing the bracelets, so I don't know the time. But
Judging by the position of the sun, it's probably noonish.
And the date?
How would I know?
Hey, Mira. Eric. Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I definitely remember you.
then we really did.
Oh, must have worked.
Life is...
All the 5 extra letters were Delta.
Don't you think?
Oh.
You bastard.
17 years ago, a snail traveled down a narrow path in the park. If that snail hadn't been there, perhaps all of you here would have lived a completely different life than you did. Just one small snail, and everyone's lives.
The doggo's back.
Changed.
So, what's the big deal?
Ugh, would you just quit talking nonsense?
I'm so glad you were safe.
Yeah, what are we gonna like send Mira to jail for being like literally a serial killer?
Shifted in from another history.
Whatever. We gotta call the cops.
And what exactly will that accomplish?
Isn't it obvious? We're throwing you in the slammer.
And my crime?
Murder.
Murder? I see. But I haven't killed anyone. Specifically, in this history, not a single person has died. I strongly doubt the police will listen.
But in the other histories, you...
Did you not pay attention? I don't have the ability to shift. The only reason I know anything of those histories is because I mind hack you. In effect, the me you know is a different person from the one before you. Can I be charged for killing someone in another history? If so, then I'd say this world would be full of criminals of all kinds.
What about conspiracy to commit?
Yeah. I'm betting this history's got a bunch of dangerous machines and gimmicks all over the shelter.
Unfortunately, I have removed them all. You've slept for quite a while. Nothing is left in the shelter. No transporter, no quantum computer. Loaded into a truck and taken away. Sean is able to move right now due to radio signals received from a satellite. Why? Aren't you happy? I say again, in this history, not a single person has died. Vi and I exist, and there will never be an outbreak of Radical 6.
Pretty good history.
There is only a bright future ahead for all of us. Is this not what you'd call a happy end?
But according to you, all of mankind will die if time passes and nothing is done.
Religious fanatic, a terrorist attack that sparks a nuclear war.
I heard this story. You said you released Radical 6 so that you could kill that person.
The me before you did not say that, but I can't deny it's true.
Radical 6 won't spread throughout the world in this history.
That means that fanatic guy won't die.
Wait, so now humans will go extinct?
Hey, where's that happy future you mentioned?
Interesting. Does that make you angry, Vi?
What?
If so, then we have a serious contradiction. I had prepared a future in another history where two...
They come bring back the fly drop kick.
But yeah, you decided to jump to this history.
Curious. You live in a society, Fi.
Where humanity goes extinct over 6.
Interesting, Fi. You say that you don't want to live in the timeline where everyone dies, but yet you live in the timeline where everyone dies. Curious.
Billion dead.
No, you're wrong, Delta. Nothing in the future has been determined.
He really is just that meme that you posted.
We'll shape the future with our own hands.
Ugh.
Huh.
Ugh.
You said something I can get behind, Carlos.
I think...
Get him, Mira! Get him!
Okay, me too.
Yeah, get him, Mira!
You're right. The future has infinite possibilities.
If we work together, we can accomplish anything.
Humanity's gonna die out? Screw that.
We'll definitely change that horrible future.
What's so funny?
Just that.
What the hell do you mean?
I'm sure I told you. that
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
That my motives are complex. Imagine.
Chat.
What?
Chat. My motives are complex. Does not absolve you from, like, explaining what the fuck's going on in the video game.
If none of you had experienced the events that occurred in the shelter, you're so determined now to change the future. One of the goals of all of this was to get you into that frame of mind. It's all going according to plan. Without a single cash.
Yo.
I created a future where mankind will be saved. Does that upset you? Are you angry that your life was played with? Very well. I will give all of you one last choice. With that gun there, you will be able to choose whether to kill me now or allow me to leave. I promise I won't use mind hacking on you. You are free to decide. Which shall it be? Pull the trigger or let me go. The fates of you, me, and mankind are all on the line. This is the decision game.
Oh, I'm even gonna make the decision? Oh. Oh, I can't skip these credits. This is it then, right? This is it, GG? I see. I have thoughts. Okay, so. The Good Visual Novel series. Yeah, so I was gonna start Ace Attorney a couple weeks ago, Ace Attorney 2, and then I figured I should finish off this series before I started another one. So here's the thing. We're gonna just cut through a couple like major points real quick. Number one, I still enjoy playing the game. Like, I think the entire way that this game works, like the entire setup, you know, wild, crazy shit going on with fun escape the rooms, like, it's a good formula, right? It's a good formula. The escape rooms were awesome. They were really hard this time. There were some of them that were like very, very difficult. I don't know if that one day my brain just was not working, because, like, you know, you have that someday. Like that day my brain just might not have been working or something, but there was that one day where it was the transporter room puzzle, the one with the water through like the drain pipes to turn on the computer puzzle, and the piano room puzzle. Like, we did all three of those, I believe were the three, and they were not clicking with me. They were still really good. Puzzles were awesome. In fact, I'd go so far to say that I think the escape the rooms in this game might be the best of the series. Like, there was some really clever stuff going on. I really, really, really liked a bunch of the additional puzzles that they would bring up. the one with like the lasers, the 4 lasers that you had to bounce around the room to like land in certain spots and move the mirrors around, I thought was like super cool and really hard. It was nice to see all the characters again. It was nice to get somewhat of a conclusion from Virtue's Last Reward. I still don't know why Carlos was there. Like, unless I'm mistaken, we never learned any relevance from Carlos to the rest of the squad. Fair. Yeah, that's alright. He wasn't super tied in. Yeah, everyone else was kind of tied in, right? I mean, it turns out that, like, Mira killed the lady, and Akane's dad got you know, arrested for it, even though he didn't do it, died, and like that started that chain of it. So, you know, Mira and Eric is obvious, Mira and Akane relevant. Obviously, the whole D team is super relevant together. It was just Carlos that was like kind of out on his own. Yeah. I think they was creating. Oh. Okay, I think I missed that little thing. Yeah, so escape rooms were great. It was nice to see the characters. I think they did an okay job of kind of keeping the same tone and all that, right? Like, it felt like a Zero Escape game, maybe a little more Saw-y, but, you know, that turned out to be a relevant thing because it was, you know, not Akane doing this for good. It was, you know, the head of Free the Soul doing it for selfish motives, right? Yes. It's very possible that, like, that twist hits better if you realize that you've been playing as someone else the whole time. Yeah, good goal, bad route. Yeah. You know, at least now that, you know, I let him finish his monologue and I understand his stuff. You know, he wasn't doing the Radical 6 timeline, you know, because that was his, like, big bad solution. His big bad solution was to do the Radical 6 timeline to create this one where, like, you know, they can maybe have neither of those bad things. Yeah. So I think I touched on a lot of positives, right? The game was still really fun to play. It's just a good time. And there were still some really, 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 really good, like, what the fuck moments that, like, were kind of awesome. Realizing that Mira was a serial killer was, like, pretty sick. Realizing that Diana was Fi's mom was pretty sick. It was pretty awesome. I do think that the solution to that timeline should have been that Eric found out what, like, Mira did and just, like, killed her himself. I think that would have been, like, really interesting, but, like, whatever. Yeah, you could do it like that too. I think the idea of the twist that there is a 10th person that you haven't realized is there until, like, it becomes relevant can work for sure. That can certainly work for sure. About how complex the motives are. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how it would have come up. I think that would have been a nice little twist. I wish I was right about that one. I was not right about that one. What else was I wrong on? You know, I was really convinced that Eric killed Mira. there were a couple other things that like I was pretty sure of and then ended up not being the case, so I don't remember them at the top of my head. I think the Delta Twist could have worked better. I'm not even going to say that like it 100% didn't work or nothing. I'd have to, go through it again like we talked about to see if like I can actually piece together how I could have known. But I don't feel like doing that right now, obviously. They did leave on a cliffhanger, and I know this came out in like 2016 or something, so like never say never. Right? Like never say never. They left us on, the group was going to go like make the world a better place. And try to stop like the things from happening. Fi's like, I'm not going to let that happen. That just don't fit together. Oh, so it's a lot like the dialogue stuff. Yeah, I mean, obviously they went from like the 2D thing to the 3D thing, like 3D animation. It's a big change. There were definitely some like weird syncing issues. It kind of felt like I was watching a dub at points. But like overall, I didn't mind the animation too bad. Oh, yeah, I didn't piece that one together. Yes. So that was a really interesting thing, right? Like you insert Q. For me, I still didn't pick it up, but like looking back at it, I insert Q there. And then it says, what is Q's real name? And I say Sean, and it's just like wrong. And I'm like, what? So I think that's when I should have started figuring out like what was going on. Okay, I do have one question though. I have one question that I have, and then I'll like stop this video. We can keep chatting about it like on stream. At the end of Virtue's Last Reward, am I mistaken? Or didn't K also go back in time to help us and then just never showed up in this game? Because for the longest time, I thought Q was K. Or I guess Sean was K. So that was non-canon. With Clem going around was non-canon. K went into Gab? Nice. You told me that. Okay. Kyle died. Yeah. Kyle the doggo just sitting there like, how can I help you? Okay, so for those watching on YouTube, I do want to thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough of the end of Zero Time Dilemma, which concludes the series, I guess, because there's not another one, right? Not a side game, not a sequel, not another sequel. Like, we're done, right? Overall, I had a great time. Virtue's Last Reward was an A+++ game. Freaking loved it. I don't know if I've like popped off as hard at a game as like when Virtue's Last Reward was going through the end stages. Loved Virtue's Last Reward. I don't know how they didn't make more games than just like this one after that, because like that was really, really good. It was insane and nonsense at points, but like in the good way. But yeah, so this is it for Zero Escape series, I guess. So Kyle is Delta now. So thanks, YouTube. As Bamfy said, posture check.